Hi, I'm Aileen, and I'm so happy you could join me. Today I'm going to take you through a class that uses your body weight to help get you stronger. Always grab a sturdy chair, have some water handy, and make sure that your space is cleared. Take a deep breath in all the way up, and then let's start with a wiggling of the hips on the chair. And notice I'm holding on. This is a great way to set the pelvis, release the lower back, and just give you a moment to get set in your chair. Tall posture, and let's march with the right foot. You have a choice to keep your hands on the chair, nice and secure, or you can start using your arms just like mine, doing little runner's arms. Push the elbows back and forward, and again, I really want you to think about how tall you can sit in that chair. It's very important for your performance to keep elevated and long. Take another deep breath in, push your feet into the ground, and then let's start with a toe tap, right and left to the front, toe. And I'm just basically going to throw the opposite arm out to the toe. The other arm is reaching back and fully extended. Let's change the tap to a heel dig press. So we'll do 4 front and then 4 side, just to change the hip perspective and front. Another deep breath in and side. March. Nice tall knees, bring them up. Let's slow the knees down a little bit for a hip stretch. Right to left, right to left. Notice I'm grabbing the back of my legs. This should feel really good on the hips. Lift and lift. Last 4. Use your biceps. We'll be doing something like this later. And then march slowly to the side of your chair. It's a little wiggle walk again. Press through the hips. Focus on that again. Both hips firmly planted in the chair. And you can hold on with the back arm if you like. Hamstring stretch with the front leg. Hamstring stretch, center, tuck your toe back for a hip release. Let's do that again. Hold on. Hamstring stretch. You can even hold the back of your chair. Hip stretch. Let's do 2 more. Hamstring stretch, center, toe back. Each time thinking about pushing the toe further back, there shouldn't be any discomfort in your knee. Hold the leg right here. Look at my 90-90, toes in the same direction. Lean back, hold, squeeze the rear end, and then stretch the lower leg. Try that again. Squeeze the rear end for the full length of this hip and reach. And you can change the back foot anytime you need to. Let's try that 2 more times. Feel the reach and extend. 1 more. I'm giving you plenty of time to just feel your body. Extend and reach. Bring the back leg in. You can assist it. And then row your arms up. Wiggle back to the middle of your chair. Lift the chest. And if you could tap your shins, go ahead and do that. 2 more. Then take your left toe and right toe forward. Press forward. Let's go into the heel digs. 4 front and then side. 4. Heels to the diagonal and take the arms out with the legs. 1 more time. Toe tap. Little different combo here. Heel digs to the front. Push. Now press down. And then side. Press down. 4 more to the side. 3. Then a small knee lift left to right. Small knee lift with the stretch. Reach. Let's do 2 more and then head over to the other side of the chair. March. Easy over to the side. Wiggle your hips. Hold on to the chair if you need to. Hamstring stretch to start. Hamstring stretch. Middle, and then extend the toe. Reach and middle. Hamstring stretch. Notice when I do my hamstring stretch, I'm hinging the body forward. Chest is high, posture doesn't change at all. It's just an extension of the back. And then let's do one more. Reach, hamstring, center, tuck the toe, take that posture nice and tall, lean back. So squeeze, front, and then extend the heel. We've got 3 of these and we're ready to go. Squeeze, and then reach. Think of lengthening each time. In we go. Extend. Here's your last one. In, and then extend. Row your arms, center first, and then back to the middle. As you're rowing your arms, open up your legs and then reach for the shins. So this is a sumo position. Toes are pointing out. You take the legs to a point that's comfortable for you. Hands on the thighs, tall posture, and let's press through the heels. Lift the chest. Now, if you can stand all the way up, I'd like you to do that. If not, you're putting weight in the heels and sitting. You can also keep a hand on the chair to help you up. Make sure your toes are on the same line. I just recheck my toes. Very important. Keep going. And 2 more. Lift. We're gonna add a little move in the legs. Right leg will tap in and out. So we'll do tap and out, lift up. Then the left side, tap in and out. This is great for hip strength and mobility. I'm gonna add a little bit of hand pressure. Watch the in, out with the hands, lift. So as your leg is going in, you're resisting with the opposite, and lift. Let's do a few more of those. Resist, sumo, push. Resist, if you can get there quick, that works even better. How about we do one more just to make sure you've got a nice set. So resist and resist, even toes. And last one, resist. So upper body and lower body's working, so are your abdominals. From here, keep your legs in your sumo position. Press down with your hands. So it's a push and then one hand on top. So instead of doing a flat hand, let's do a fist. Push. So my right hand's on top and now my left. You're pushing down and pushing up at the same time. The squeeze on the legs is working the abdominals and your shoulders. Push, push down, press. Now I want one more set with your legs narrower. So it changes the hands. Press, and on top we go. Do you notice that my hands are not any higher than my shoulders? And you're really pushing hard on the bottom hand and the top. Last one. From here, extension. So knee, quad extensions out, push down on the legs, knee, and down. Let's try the left. Knee, and extension, knee, and let's pick up the pace. So we'll do knee, push, knee, knee, push, knee. Feel the abdominals tightening as you're pushing down on the legs. So again, this is those all body exercises. You're working your legs, you're working your torso, you're working your shoulders and your back. Make sure if you're leaning back, you're not arching or rounding. Let's do 2 more. In, and in. Push down. You are creating your own workout and intensity. From here, hands behind on the chair. Just think of pushing down on the chair and lifting the rear end off just gently. You can hold the seat to do that, or you can hold the back of your chair, just a little lift. Push with your legs, but also push with your arms and down. It's almost as though I'm lightening my rear end off the chair. Let's do 8 more. You notice the shoulders dropping? So either way, you can hold the chair, use your legs, push and down. Push. Hands can be open, they can be closed, whatever is most comfortable for you. Try and get your weight off the chair. Take a deep breath. I hope you're feeling great so far. Notice my little rock to relax my hands. Feet are shoulder width apart. Let's turn on the diagonal so that we could get a little bit of work on the side of the chair. You can always use the side of the chair to help lift the body. Feet are parallel. This is a squat lift. Ready? Let's go. So push the weight into the heels and sit. The sit should be just as controlled as the lift. Knees stay even. If you can go all the way up again, I want to encourage you to go the distance. Take a deep breath, shoulders are low. We have a few more to go. Try and notice that my posture doesn't change. Got it. 2 more. Here's your last one. And then press down on the ends of your knees for lower leg strength. So calf, ankles, and feet. Think how your feet are in your shoes. Make sure they're not squished up toes. You're spreading your toes and you're going to the big toe, second toe of the foot. And I'm really pushing down pretty hard here. We want strong ankles and feet because that helps with balance. Let's add a little more intensity to the front leg. So for 4, keep reaching with the right, even though there's no pressure. Then hands on the right, keep pressing with the left. A little more pressure on that side. Then wiggle, waggle to the middle of your chair. Find your middle, hands together. Chest, squeeze. So chest, squeeze, chair squeeze. Push down into the chair, lengthen your neck. Press. Now as you bring your hands together for your chest, lean back a little bit and use your abdominals. Press the hands together, hard, and chest down and low. Push. Press the chair, shoulders low, chest out. Squeeze. That's all I'm focusing on, is how tight can I take my hands, how hard can I push the chair. Let's do one more and we'll move on to the other side. Press the hands and push the chair. Get ready, just an easy walkover. Set your toes parallel again. Make sure the hands on the chair for support on the leg. Up we go, squats, lift. And feel free to adjust your feet. If you feel this isn't right for you, then reset your feet or your rear end on the chair to make sure you're in the perfect position. My goal, again, is to go all the way up, giving you plenty of time. As you sit down, if you can come up and you need a little help on the down, put your hands on the chair. Let's do 4 more. Slow control. 2 more. This is it. Feel strong, feel powerful. Go all the way if you can. Then press down on the knees or the tops of the legs right into the big toes. So take the rhythm a little differently. Let's think 3 up, 1 down. So it's push, up, up, now flex. Push, 2, 3, now flex. Little more ankle mobility on this one. and tightening of the calves. Notice my upper body. I'm going push, 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 and lift. Add that force so that your feet have to respond. We've got 4 more. Push, 2. Drive the hands into the legs. Last one. Then wiggle back to the middle of your chair. Keep walking the hips side to side. Take a deep breath in. Great time for a check-in, a drink of water if you need to. You've got 8 more. So instead of just rocking, I want you to hold your right hip up right here. Hold. You can hold on to the chair. That will work the rib cage, the obliques, the abdominals. Let's do 1 on the left. Wiggle over. Hold airspace under that thigh. Contract your rib cage. In 2, 1, center. Take your legs shoulder width apart. Hands on the inside. Up on the toes we go and press in. So it's in, in, in. Relax. Relax. So we're working the inner thighs. We're also working the shoulders again, just by resisting. You're gonna feel it in the shoulders. But what's nice about this exercise is that you feel very centered, and I like that. In, in, in. 1 more. Tight. Relax the arms for a moment. Right hand under the thigh, grab hold of your chair. Biceps curl. So we're pulling the leg with the arm. Doesn't matter how high your leg goes. Spread your fingers, and if you need to take a hand break, take a hand break. The more relaxed your right leg is, the more energy the biceps will have to pull. So focus on that. Relax your leg and make it hard. Change sides. Lift. That way you can compare right to left sides. Notice my right hand on the chair to help keep my body centered. Let's do that 1 more time. And lift. Biceps curls. Now let's say you want to help this arm a little bit. Go ahead and use both arms on that leg. That's perfectly fine. Ready? Change sides. Lift. So it can be either unilateral, one-sided, or bilateral, depending on how you're feeling today. Keep your posture lifted. Take a quick break on the arms. Watch the swing. Forward and open. Wiggle to the front of your chair, but still make sure your hips are on. From here, just hands on the outside of the leg. Tilt back and feel your rib cage engaged. Think tight rib cage and back. These are for your abdominals. Abdominals that are strong help the back. Keep your shoulders down and don't let go of your legs. This is great to help with alignment. Think about putting on a corset every single time you come forward. We're tightening up those laces and down. Feel the contraction. Lift. Down. Let's pick up the pace if we can. Rib cage, think belly button to the spine. So important to have strong abdominals. Push against your legs. Keep your shoulders low. Let's try a different position. Hand on top, push forward. If you find that this strains your back in any way, just go back to the hands on the thighs. Press down. Let's do 4 more in this position and pushing down on that right hand, right here. Press down, you'll feel it more in the abs. Switch, we have 1 more set with the other hand on top. Rib cage, rib cage. Last 4, 3. Hands go on top of your legs. Watch the press. Push down as you come up. Push down as you come up. That's going to increase the intensity. Again, you have the option to just hold the legs. We have one more set. Press down on the hands. That's going to intensify this work. Squeeze. Last one, easy march. So let your rib cage wiggle out. Take a deep breath in. Move the arms and move the legs. Let's do one more of those hip lifts. Ready? Right here. Hold on to your chair. Lift. Feel that rib cage. Feel that rib cage. Shift. Other side. Rib cage. Feel that tightening. Last 4, 3, 2, and let's walk over to the side of your chair. This is going to be the furthest side on the chair position we could go. Hand is on the back of the chair. These are called lunge ups. Take your same warm-up position we did earlier. Use your hand on your chair, but what you'll do is drive your back toe into the ground and try and push yourself up on your front leg. These lunge ups are great for total body strength. Hand can be on the thigh. Let's go. Push up. Slow down. Take your time. I want you to feel like you're working at your own pace. So if you need to take breaks between sets, feel free to do that. Lunge up, lunge down. Push from the back toe, push the front heel down. If you're not able to get out of the chair, you're still putting energy in the front foot. This is great prep work for strength in the legs. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Try and hold for a moment. Just give it a second. Come on down. Walk your legs out. Start with your left hand on the back of the chair. Right hand on the front of your thigh. Press back of your chair and in. Create tension with the right leg and the right hand. So we'll do 4. The shoulder stays low. Hand can be to the side or palms back. Let's pick up the tempo. Push the back of your arm. These are important postural muscles. They're also great for shoulder strength. And we are a little weaker to the back of the body than the front. So focus on that squeeze behind the body. One more, hold it there, remove the arm and just lift, lift, lift. That's your grand finale. 4 more, wiggle back to the middle of your chair. Keep your arm going, I know you can do it. Then take your hands front and back together. Push together, push your elbows into the chair. So a quick row before we head over to the other side of the chair. Palms together, elbows squeeze into the chair. This is your rowing action. Very functional. Last 4. Press. So again, we're working the chest and the back. That's how important I think it is. One more. Head over to your lunge lift position and take your time. If I set up before you do, it doesn't matter. I can demo it and you can join in when you're ready. Press up and sit down. Press forward and up. Keep your head in line with your spine. The slower and the more controlled you work, the better. And remember, you don't have to come out of the chair. Just weighting that front leg is a great way to get all of the right areas stronger. Let's do 2 more. Here's your last one. Push through the heel. Little hold there, just a moment. Come on down. Back arm, front arm, triceps. Find the back of your chair, front and squeeze. Make adjustments to be comfortable so that you're square. And in. Full extension, hand can be side or hand can be down. The important part is that you go all the way out without locking your elbow. Let's pick up the pace. Press away. One more set before those little squeezes. Last 4. Notice, chest front, long neck. Hold back right here, hold, remove the hand and just lift. As we're doing this, can you walk back to the middle of your chair again? Keep pushing back. And let's finish strong with the push and the pull of the arms. Push and back. Wiggle into your chair until you're leaning back ever so slightly. Front with your hands, elbows back. Now let's do a variation of this. Hands forward, right elbow only. Push and turn. Hands, rotate, turn. Now notice I'm looking in that direction. This is great eye training, balance training. A little bit because your head has to spot. So give it a little bit of a try. If you feel like it's uncomfortable, keep looking at me. Last 2. Last 1. Let's do a grand finale push, both hands. Squeeze your elbows against the chair. Keep squeezing. Nice and tight through the middle. Shoulder blades are back. In 3, 2, 1. Relax the shoulders. Roll. Time to stretch out all those muscles that we just worked. Last 2. Let's do one more. Secure your left hand on the chair. Extend your right. Lift. Feel that long extension. Thumb is up. Then take your right toe side. How far can you wiggle that toe out for your stretch? Feel the lift, the lengthening, and then back in. Right hand, stretch. Take a moment to open, to release. Then extend your toe. Can you wiggle it out a little bit more? Feel that stretch. Then take your right heel out in front. Hamstring stretch, tailbone on the chair. Try rotating your toe out to the side. It will change the stretch. This feels great. You can also roll in if you like. On the next one, either place your feet at the ankles, or if you can, lift up into a square 4 without hurting your knees. Feel free to do that. Hold the chair and lift the chest for the stretch. If you'd like to go deeper in the hip, just gently press down on the leg. Again, no pressure in the knee. Deep breath. Take the leg off, and let's take the other side. Heel extended, tailbone pushing into the chair, lengthen the sternum forward, and then try rotating out and in and seeing how that feels. Either an ankle to ankle stretch or an up and over. Take your time getting there. Hands on the chair, lift the chest, and if you like, add a small press to the thigh. Legs open. Take a small shoulder press to one side. Drop the knee, grab your chair, and lift the chest for the hip stretch. Extend your leg out. Back leg goes out. Come back to your sumo position. Drop your shoulder to the other side. Just take a moment. You're already over here, so go ahead and drop your knee. Hip stretch by squeezing back. And then lengthen your back leg to a nice long position. Make sure there's no discomfort in the knee. Come back to center. Wiggle your hips. Arms reach all the way up. As you exhale, press your shoulders long, reaching down low into the chair. Here's your final deep breath in. I sure hope you loved our workout today. Remember, body weight workouts are great to do anywhere. Grab some water. Until next time.